afternoon. Welcome to Rock and Bear. What do you think? Week 2.
Season 2.
Week 1 was pretty exciting.
We're back.
A few big gags and a few surprises. Let's get it started, man.
Starting us off, we have the Titans going to see the Jaguars. Jaguars at home. They have momentum. I'm taking them. They looked more impressive on defense than offense, but it was enough for me. Rock, what do you think?
Bortles threw for 125.
Yep.
Fournette, a rush for 100.
Okay.
Tennessee, they're on the road. They got beat by Oakland. You think that they got to have a win, but I'm still going to take Jacksonville at home.
Jacksonville at home, awesome. We agree.
Yep.
Game 2, we have Browns going to see the Ravens. Another interdivision for week 2.
Nice pick last week.
Yeah, the Browns to cover.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Ravens to win, but I think it's going to be a 3-point game. So I'll take the points for the Browns. Ravens to win at home, but close. Rock, what do you think?
Well, I don't know what happened beating Cincinnati at Cincinnati. I mean, Andy's the red-headed Becker who lost again. I've got to Baltimore. Flacco had 1 day's rest. I kind of cheered for Cleveland, but I'm going to go with Baltimore -8.
Baltimore -8, okay.
We're different there.
Awesome, so they'll cover. The next game we have the Bills going to see the Panthers. I think the Panthers at home are going to take this game. The 7 points is a lot, but only because Panthers at home, they might get that cover. Rock, what do you think?
Well, Panthers. Superman and the new white boy, they played well. They were only playing the 49ers, which doesn't offer much of a challenge. But Buffalo rushed for 190 versus the Jets. I'm going to go with Buffalo to cover.
Buffalo to cover. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they got the 7 points.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. The next game we have Cardinals going to see the Colts. Patriots going to see the Saints. This game's going to be a shootout in the Dome. Both teams have something to prove after a disappointing week 1. I'm taking Tom to march down home to the Saints to go ahead and put them away. Rock, what do you think?
Well, they're both 0-1.
Yep.
I mean, it's way too early to say this is a must game. But for New England, their conference is a little bit weak. New Orleans is in a pretty tough conference. So, New Orleans played on the road. They didn't look very good. You got to think Brady's a little embarrassed. So I'm going to have to go with New England because New Orleans just doesn't have a defense.
Yeah, the defense doesn't have enough.
I'm taking New England to cover the 7.
Okay, interesting. Cardinals going to see the Colts. Cardinals disappointing week 1 defeat against the Lions in the 4th quarter. The Colts had a disappointing week 1 period with a new quarterback, Gisette. I don't think it's enough. Fitzgerald, the timeless man, he's going to have a touchdown or 2. They're going to cover the 7. Rock, what do you think? Cardinals, I'm taking them.
Well, Arizona lost a tough game. Matt Stafford, the comeback 28 highest paid player, did what he was supposed to do and won. Arizona actually looked pretty good, although they gave up 4 touchdown passes.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, the Colts really don't have a quarterback that can throw 4 touchdown passes.
We'll see.
So, I'm going to have to go with Arizona to cover the 7 on the road.
Yeah. Without the running back, Johnson won't be back until Thanksgiving or Christmas. I think they'll still find a way to win in the air. So we agree. We have the next game, Chiefs hosting the Eagles. Chiefs are going to win big. They're riding high. They're passing deep. They're running. They can do what they want to. Eagles got some lucky plays, I think, on defense against the Redskins last week. I think it was a pass, not a fumble for Cousins. That one controversial call. So I'm taking the Chiefs big outright at home. Rock, what do you think?
Well, what could be better? Andy Reid. Casey's got a lot of guys banged up, but an extra 3 days rest, and they're coming home.
Yep.
So, thinking about Philly, they're 1-0. Carson Wentz, Jeffries did just okay, but they kind of got lucky, and I think the KC's riding. The fans are going to be crazy.
Yeah,
it's gonna be loud. Carson Wentz, no thank you. KC to cover easily.
Easily, awesome. The Vikings, who had a great week 1 against going to see the Steelers. I think T.J. Watt's the new Watt brother. He's going to have a big game. I'm taking the Steelers at home. The points, I think it's going to be a Steeler victory by 3. So Vikings, give them the 6. Steelers by 3. Rock, what do you think?
Well, you know what? We're really on the same page today because Sam Bradford threw for 346 yards last week. Now that's Sam Bradford against New Orleans, against New Orleans, key word there.
Yes.
Cook rushed for 127 yards. Now, can they do that at Pittsburgh? Probably not, but I think 6 is too many also. I actually think Minnesota might win outright, but I'll take them to cover for sure.
Cover for sure. Awesome. Safe play. Next game, we have the Bears going to see the Bucks. Bucks off a bye week 1. Tampa has a tough defense. Because they're at home, they'll cover the 7. Rock, what do you think?
Whoa, the Bears easily could have won that game on Sunday. They really, really could have beat them.
They lost the game for themselves, though.
Well, that front seven's pretty good. Jameis Winston, I don't really know if he's really ready yet. I'm going to take the Bears with the 7 points on the road. Yes, sir.
Split then.
Yes, sir.
Next game, we have the Dolphins going to see the Chargers, the LA Chargers. I think they're on redemption. They had a fourth quarter chance against the Broncos.
Yep.
They bounced back. They were losing pretty big. They bounced back. I think Phillip Rivers is a competitor. I'm taking the Chargers at home. Rock, what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what. Welcome back, Jay Cutler. Is this your how many team in how many years?
Happiest man in football.
The guy that won't wear short sleeve shirts, I guess he just doesn't go to the gym or what. Anyway, I don't see Miami having a chance. I see Rivers playing well. Miami has an extra week. Big deal. They got to go to the West Coast. Chargers by 10.
Chargers by 10.
Yes, sir.
All right. There we go. Next game, the Jets are going to come to a Mach Speed 2 defeat to the Raiders. Raiders are going to cover the 13 points. Marshawn Lynch is going to have a big game at home. It's his homecoming. It's his real homecoming. I think they're going to win by even 21. Rock, what do you think?
I'm going to brag a little bit.
Okay.
Last week,
you had him.
I had him, and we watched Teddy Bruschi and Tony Dungy say, Tennessee Titans. And I said, no. Raiders are my pick of the week. Guess what? They win again. They cover. I will say this. The Jets are terrible.
Yep.
They cover. The Raiders cover big.
Yep. Awesome. Next game, we have the Redskins and the Rams. Another team from LA. I like what I saw from the Rams for the first time since Kurt Warner played there. I'm picking the Rams at home. Redskins, too many question marks. Rams at home. Rock, what do you think?
Here's the deal. Like the Raiders were last week, the Rams are my pick of the week. I'm just going to give it all. I'm going to give it all to Wade Phillips.
Okay.
Yeah, he shut down Indy. It's still a shutout. Goff looked very good. He had 300 and some yards. They are at home. Cousins can't find his receiving. Jordan Reed was banged up.
Terrell Pryor's not getting it done as the number 1 guy.
But he played. And I just don't get it. Big cover.
Big cover. Not the Redskins from a year ago. Big cover. The Dak boys going up to Mile High. I think the deciding factor is Zeke in the run game. I'm taking the Dak boys on the road. 3 points. They're going to win by a touchdown. Rock, what do you think?
Denver doesn't have a quarterback. There's some controversy up there according to our good buddy. Hi, Randy, in case you're watching. And Wade Phillips is gone.
Yes.
Wade Phillips is gone. So I'm looking at the Cowboys by 10.
By 10? Okay,
yep,
awesome.
Yep,
I agree.
Yep.
Next game, the last afternoon game. Seahawks hosting the 49ers. Seahawks, they're embarrassed. They had a chance. I think Doug Baldwin's going to have a big game. 49ers don't have anything to stop them. I think they want to make a statement. Pete Carroll's my guy since USC days. I'm taking the Seahawks at home. Go ahead and give them the 14. It'll be a 17-point game. Rock, what do you think?
14. Same division. Boy, I mean, this is no longer the Doom Raiders or whatever they were called. The Legion of Doom. I mean, they're just not.
I like that name, though.
They're just not. That said, San Francisco leaves a little bit to be desired. That's a coin toss. In the same division, I'm just going to speculate, and I'm going to go the other way, and I'm going to take the dog with the 14 points. I'm going San Francisco.
Interesting. I mean, 49ers only had 3 points last week. I think they might match that same 3 this week.
Wait a second. Okay, I'm changing my mind.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to Seattle. He's probably got it right. He's probably got it right. Yeah, he's got it right.
Turn.
All right.
The Pack against the Ice. The Falcons at home. They pulled it out against the Bears. I think they want to really show up at home. Julio's gonna get broken free for a touchdown or two. Their offense is clicking on all cylinders again. I'm taking Matty Ice at home. The Falcons, they're gonna win by 4, 7. Either way, they're covering the 3. Rock, what do you think?
Boy. Jordy and Aaron Rodgers. By the way, next week we may be broadcasting from Wisconsin because Matt and I will be at the sacred ground of Lambeau Field. And if you see somebody leap, it's me jumping from our suite onto the field. Just kidding, folks. But we will be there. First time ever. Green Bay, my heart is here. I'm taking the Packers.
To win,
yeah.
All right, interesting.
Yeah.
They found a way to get it done against Seattle. They put them in their place. So if they can do the same thing, they have a chance. But I think Atlanta's going to have a big show up.
Yep.
Final game, Monday night, Lions, Giants. This is going to be a beat-em-up game. This game, I think Eli's going to click a little bit more than week 1. So this is going to be an over the 43. But I'm taking the Lions. I think they had a better week 1. So I'm taking the Lions. Galladay might find a way to get things done. I think it's going to be close. But Lions for me, Rock, what do you think?
Well, you know what? Stafford with this 4-touchdown performance and this comeback. And the Giants, they didn't show much running game.
Yeah.
Odell's probably going to play. In that division, they can't afford to go to 0-2. But guess what? I'm going with him again. I'm taking Stafford in Detroit.
Lions.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, that'll do it for week 2, folks. We hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And bet smart, bet safe, and don't be stupid.
Tune in next week. Rock and Bear, Season 2, Week 2, signing out.
The Rams.